What's going on, Persona Gaming? Acky here, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary. And this time I will be using the intervention on DeRail. And before you say anything, I know what you're thinking. Oh, what the hell, yet another intervention gameplay. And I noticed that a couple of people mentioned that in the comments in my other video. They're tired of seeing the intervention. And I apologize for that, but I kind of have some bad news. I got the red ring of death on Sunday, so this was the only good gameplay I really had left in my folders that I haven't used up on my own channel. But you can still really see some good tactics from the game for DeRail and just sniping in general. So again, I apologize for more intervention, but it still was a good game. So perk setup, I'm using the same setup as before. I pretty much, which was Sleight of Hand Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro. I pretty much always use this setup when I'm sniping unless it's in a big ground war game where Ninja Pro really won't help you as much because there's already so much noise going on around you. And I will use Steady Aim instead. I would use Sit Rep Pro, but no one's ever going to unlock that. And so I would use Steady Aim instead if I hadn't unlocked Ninja or it was a louder game type. Anyway, DeRail, great map. I really love it. It's a lot like Overgrown from CoD 4. It's nice, open, great for sniping. And the fighting seems to center around three groups of buildings. And if players on the other team want to move between the buildings, they have to come out in the open. And that's when you come in and you pick them off. And that was my last death. So really, I don't think it's a great idea to snipe from the usual spots that people like to snipe from, because that's where people are looking for you. And I wouldn't even really recommend what I was doing there, which is kind of going into a close quarter situation with just my pistol. But it's better to just stay behind cover in a not so typical sort of area, like I'm doing right now, except for here, which I realized we've got a UAV up and nobody is in this building, so I decided to go have a look through it. But I'm very tentative sniping from this window, as you'll notice. I don't really like the idea of it because I feel like I'll get picked off and look like an idiot. So then I move on really quickly because I don't see anybody, and I feel like a sitting duck when I'm there. And a lot of people seem to think that I'm a quickscoper, and I do quickscope, but I only do it if it's my only option. And there's no shame in pulling out your pistol. There's a nice little drag shot. And see here again, I could quickscope that guy, but you know, I might miss or something stupid might happen. So just knife him. This is when having a headset comes in handy. I heard that guy, so I just take him out. Here I probably could have gotten to both of those guys if I was a little smarter with it. But it's alright. Coming up, I've got a little collateral miss. For your information, I've only hit one collateral so far in this game. I don't know what it is. I always seem to show. Here it is. But, it was a nice shot on its own, but that makes me angry. And here, I don't know how I survived. Really, I had no idea where he was shooting me from, and I just booked it. But back there was a good situation, and right here, they're both good examples of knowing when you should quickscope and other situations when you should hardscope. When I got the kill for my Harriers, really, if I didn't quickscope that guy, I was dead. And I could have just ran away, but I wanted the kill, and I'm confident in my sniping ability, so I went for it. And when the guy was running under the bridge, I think when someone is running directly, running in a straight line, and they're close to you, I think it's easier to kill them with a quick scope personally than with a hard scope. And if he turned around and he caught me while I was staying scoped in, then I would have been in trouble. And in a sec here, I make the host rage quit, which seems to happen a lot. In my last video, in the last video I made for you guys, I think the host quit like 4 times or something. It's really annoying. It's making it hard for me to get good gameplays because I make the host rage quit a lot, and then my score doesn't look as good. Here my final score was 24-1, and if the host stayed in probably for like another 15 seconds, I think it would have been 30-1. But that's the end of the game. Host is gone, and I was really flipping out right now because who wants to have the host leave when you're on a chopper gunner? But that's the end of it. We lose our connection to the host. But anyway, thanks guys. I'll see you later. Peace.